Hello. um, um, Hello, family. Um, just gonna do some memories. I wasn't able to type out and share pictures today. I have plenty of pictures of Jonna. Just wanted to do some memories. I always call her. We were well, not just her, but just like she was the get down with the get down cousin. Meaning that growing up, we were really raised more like siblings. All my first cousins were like siblings, were like extensions of sisters and brothers. My children oftentimes say, how is it that no matter how long you all be apart, you all act like y'all just seen each other last week? It's because we grew up watching our fathers and our mothers be close to their siblings. They never fought, never knew them to argue. They were just close. They would go by each other's houses, and we played with our cousins. We hung out with our cousins. It was family, and we went to church together. We went to church as a family. A lot of us was in the same church building. Grew up in the church together. So that was a bond. Sunshine Band and all those. That was a bond because we grew up, we were family. Family protected family. It didn't matter what, and it was when you deal with the Gillespie's, no questions asked. If one Gillespie is in trouble, no questions asked. We don't know what they did. We don't care what they did. We don't care if they wrong or right. We getting down with the get down. Jonna was just that person, and she would come spend the night at our house or come over. She'd get in her car, come over, her and Tracy. And Shonda would come over, and they thought I didn't know this, but I was the saved one out the group. And Jonna and Tracy, or maybe Shonda, they would say, go get Cizelle. If they wanted to go and hang out somewhere or go to a party or go to the projects, they say, go get Cizelle. Because they knew that if they had me with them, my mom wouldn't say nothing and my dad wouldn't say nothing. It wouldn't matter what time of night they come in. As long as I was with them, they could hang out. So they thought they was using me, but I knew what they were doing. And the laugh, the loyalty, going to her grandmother's house. Her mama and my mama were close, sharing recipes, and couldn't nobody bake and cook like them women. Oh my God, them cakes, that lemon cake. I still think about that lemon cake Auntie Della makes. And my mom got that recipe and she made it. When you think of Jonna, you got to think of Leisha, Jonna, Shonda, Tavis. You got to think of all of them. You got to think of all, just certain ones, it's just, which is so close. And it was funny because she thought that, she said to me one day on the phone, she said, Zell, you've been saved as long as I've known you, you've been saved. And I was like, what? She said, when she found out something, she said, when did you have time to see it? You was in church all the time. That girl was hilarious. And I remember when we was planning for Bianca's her wedding. And she texted me, she said, that's Haley's birthday weekend, but we all coming. She was adamant. She said, that's my girl. She said, we all coming. And when she saw Micaiah, I put a picture of him on Facebook. She said, girl, he looked just like Roderick. He looked just like your son. And I said, you know what, you're right. So I had to go upstairs and I had to find a picture. I said, she is so right. He looked just like, Micaiah looked just like Roderick. And their graduations, she was one of the ones that would send a gift. Micaiah was born, she just always was about family, and you didn't have to do for her. She was going to do for you. She'd check up on you, encourage her. It was, I mean, you automatically, you knew she loved you, and she knew that you loved her. We spoke it. It wasn't unspoken. It was like, yeah, I love you. And she was like, girl, she said, keep on. I got a text message. I was looking at the text message. And she was like, girl, keep on going live. Keep sharing your videos. She said, you helping so many. She said, we're listening. She said, I hear you. And I just remember she was so excited when she got to Texas and she found a church home. She was so excited. She said, oh my God, this church. She was excited about the marriage ministry. She was excited about her pastor, and she was learning a lot. Because the way we grew up in strict holiness. Well, I want to say strict holiness, but we grew up with a lot of, we couldn't do a lot. Had to wear a lot of skirts all the time. Blue jean skirts were our best friends. We all had blue jean skirts. We wore skirts. And just... But she was a family person. I remember her saying, you know what? I looked at our aunties and uncles, and they're all getting old. We got to check up on them. And she didn't know. I always call my aunties and uncles. I always call them, check up on them. But we had a competition. I wish I know everybody know. Me, Jonna, and Chanel. Our competition was who was Uncle Julia's favorite. I said I was his favorite. And then she would say she was his favorite. And then Chanel would say. But then at the end of it, when it all boiled down, we all had to bow down to Chanel. Chanel was number one. We knew she was number one. But we still talk trash. I remember when she was getting ready to leave, we was all at her house. And I bought something from her she was selling. And just gonna miss her immensely. She was a sister, wasn't just cousin. And she was nosy. I remember I put on there that I had some exciting news or some good news. I put out there and left it out there. And she was like, she wasn't waiting on me to tell everybody what the news was. She texted me. She said, what is it? She said, are you pregnant? I said, what? She said, now Tracy had a baby. Now Rona and Leisha and Misha, she said, are you pregnant? She tried to tell me I'm going to be next. I was like, girl, no, I'm not no pregnant. We laughed about that. She thought, and then we really we got a lot of photos of us mimicking my dad. My dad has his pose. Got lots of pictures of her mimicking him. Everybody mimicked my dad with their pose, and just so much. She had no fear. She was like that too. If Tracy, because Tracy, they be in the projects. So if you're gonna be in the projects, you better know how to fight. So I'm like, look, y'all got me coming up here with y'all now. I'm going to get down with the get down. Now I'm saved, I'm sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. But if something pop off, no, I'm getting up out this car. It didn't matter. West side, north side, east side. I remember I had to go to, we used to go to visit Uncle George. And I remember going to Markham. And I was in their house. And Mona wouldn't go outside. I said, why we ain't going outside? Because, I want to see I want to check out what Markham had. We was looking for cute guys, always cute guys. So I was trying to find what Markham had to offer. Did anything come out of Markham? So Mona was scared to go outside. I said, why are you scared to go outside? I said, well, why are you not going outside? She said, oh, the girl next door want to fight me. I said, oh. I said, let's get up. I said, we going outside. I said, matter of fact, not only are we going to go outside and in your driveway, we finna go around the block. I said, I wish that girl would. Oh, my God. And just, because that's what we do as family, especially them Gillespie's. The Chevys, the Sherrods. Oh, my God, the story we can tell. Shonda, the Sherrods. Oh, my God. Everybody, load up. Let's go. No questions asked. She's beautiful. Inside out. Nobody like her. Just, you knew she was in the house, her voice. It's just so much. But just been praying for my Auntie Della. Just want to let my family know I love them. It's so many first cousins. We're a big family. When I say so many, there was like over 100 and some first cousins. My dad, nieces, and nephews, over 100 and some. Not talking about the second cousins. That's close to 100. And so the third is big, whatever. But it's a lot of us. So this one is just, we accept what God allowed. Knowing that, it is well. And knowing that it was my dad and Uncle A, which are both preachers, were the ones. It's just Sophia, Jalen, just Shane, Haley. We family, we got you. Fuji, DeMarco, we got you. Just lifting up. So, God's good. Hey, Sister Linda, had to get my memory out. There's so many memories. But that's all I can say. All of us are heavy. Yeah, so I'm going to go. Love y'all. Thank you for your prayers. Continue to pray for my family. Pray for my auntie, her children, her siblings, her husband, everybody that loved her and connected to her. Pray. Because only God can bring us through this and bring forth clarity. We all know we got a born date, and we all got an expiration date. We just don't know when it is. But the important part is what we do in between that time. What's important is that we receive Jesus. Did we accept Jesus? Did we believe that who he is? Did we? And then on the natural side, did we enjoy life? Did we enjoy life? She traveled. She enjoyed time with her husband, her children. That's fullness, her family. She would come up here. I said, why is she coming up here? I said, this is a restriction. Then she was texting me, what's your dad's address? She went to see my dad. And her children. And she saw my daddy too, and so my daddy always happy. And she just special niece, and she's just special to us all. I love y'all. I'm getting